Hello, it's Brandon Biggs, and today we're going to be baking piñata cupcakes. Alright, so let's get to the ingredients. So, for the ingredients, you're going to need a 1/4 cup of butter, 1/4 cup of oil, 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, a cup and a half of flour, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, a 4th teaspoon of salt, and 2/3 cup of buttermilk. And it's very simple to make buttermilk. It's just 1 cup of milk and 1½ tablespoons of lemon juice, and then you mix it. Alright, so now we gotta cream together the ingredients. So get your sugar, your oil, and then your butter. You just gotta unwrap it. Put it in there, throw this away quickly, and then cream these all together. Turn it down a little bit. You want to leave no chunks of butter in there. Everything has to be smoothed out. Got a little bit of paper in there, that's not good. That's very un-good. Alright, that seems pretty well creamed. So now you want to mix in 1 egg at a time. So crack the first egg in. And then mix. Next egg. And then mix this egg in. So got the eggs mixed in, and then you do your vanilla, and then mix it. Alright, so I have all those ingredients mixed. Now we want to move on to the dry ones. So get out a small bowl and a spatula, and then put your flour in here. Get your salt. Then your baking powder. And then mix it with the whisk. Alright, seems pretty well mixed. So then you want to bring this back over. Pour in, you want to do the dry mixture first so the buttermilk can get on this. But don't do all of it. Do little bits at a time. So I got a little bit in there. And then get your buttermilk. Then you want to mix with a spatula. You want to have everything mixed in before you mix in the next round. Alright, so then more of the mixture. Then some more buttermilk. Spatula. And you're going to see it start changing colors now. It used to be more of a yellow. Now it's turning into more of a, like a faded gold almost. Alright, so then do the rest of the flour mixture and then the rest of the buttermilk. Mix that stuff in. Starting to get a little bit thicker now. It feels like cake batter, because it is. Alright, so it looks like it's all mixed in now, so we're going to move on to the other step. Alright, so now get an ice cream scoop out. Mine's a little small, but that's okay. So, bring it up out here. Scoop a little bit off. And then fill it up a quarter of the way. A little hard to do. But what are you going to do about it? Scoop it out. Alright, next one. And we're just going to keep on doing this for every cupcake. Alright, so I got to do the last one now. And this recipe makes 12 cupcakes. Oops, fell it on the edge. Nah, I'll clean it up after. Alright, so I still have more cake mix in here, so we're going to put a little bit more in. So you have to fill these cupcakes up to about halfway, but now we're going to put them into an oven that has been preheated to 350, and we put them in there for 17 minutes. Alright, so I put the cupcakes in. Alright, so the cupcakes are done. And make sure they're done now. Give it a quick poke. Came out dry, so they are ready. So, hold the tray. Grab the cupcakes. Take them out. Now it is time to frost them. Alright. So now we're going to drill the holes into the cupcakes. I have this little nice cupcake drill. So you put it on and you just give a little bit of pressure and twist until you hit the color. Then you do a couple of circles and then you pull out. Came right out. So push into the bowl, set down. And let's do it one more time and then we get to the fun part. where we put the good filling in there. My filling is going to consist of mini M&Ms and a little bit of sprinkles. And then we're going to frost them with a nice homemade frosting, which I will show you the ingredients after this. Cupcake in. Shootout. Alright, so now we're going to start filling these cupcakes. So I got some mini M&Ms and some sprinkles. So take a little bit of mini M&Ms, maybe a little bit more, and then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of these sprinkles in here. Gotta be careful. Okay, so then we put a cork in it. Alright, so one is filled. Let's do that again. Oops. Maybe just a little bit more. Then a couple of sprinkles. And then put a cork in it. That's pretty easy, right? Alright, so I did a couple of practice cupcakes, but now I'm going to demonstrate how you do it. So you put a lot of pressure on it, and you just trace the cupcake, and there we go, like that. Do another one for you. Trace the cupcake. Oops, kind of goofed up there. Also getting low on frosting. Fixed it the best that I could, but look at this one. Pretty nice. Alright, so if you're wondering how I made the frosting, you can either get some out of the can, but I made it homemade. You use 2 sticks of butter that has to be softened, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 cups of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. But with the powdered sugar, you want to put it in a 1/2 cup at a time when you mix it. So I'm going to put a little bling on my cupcake. So drop these pearl-looking sprinkles around on it. And I'm going to do this for every cupcake in this pattern. Sprinkles are hard to take out. That one's mostly purple. Alright, so I'm going to try the cupcake now. Got a little on my nose. The frosting is really good with this cupcake. Now I wish I got into the M&M, but frosting is really good on this cupcake. Maybe a little bit more. That time I got an M&M. This is really good with the M&Ms and the frosting and the cupcake. The frosting really makes the whole thing. So I really recommend making the frosting. But thank you for watching. Brandon Bakes. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!